Water in general makes up 70% of the planet.
Yeah.
So we kind of depend on water and the ocean for life.
My name is Kylie Linke.
I'm Caitlin Collins.
And we are divers. Well, we do a number of things both in aquatics and in the aquarium, including sustainable seafood. We are very picky about what we feed our animals here at the zoo, especially fish, because certain fish are disappearing from our oceans and lakes. So we want to make sure that we only use the fish that are found abundantly in the oceans. That's why there's plenty left over for those wild animals. The most important thing to do is recycle. Hands down, it's the easiest thing to do, and it's the most important thing to do to keep pollution out of the oceans. But also using reusable shopping bags is really good, because plastic bags are not only detrimental to the environment because they don't decompose, but they also look like jellyfish. So sea turtles tend to eat them thinking that they're their prey item. So you want to make sure that you're only using reusable shopping bags.
Also, it's predicted in the next 50 years that we'll have more plastic in the ocean than wildlife.
When we're diving, we do dive chats just to educate the public, but we also are in there scrubbing and keeping the coral clean for our fish. We also vacuum the gravel. So a lot of maintenance that you would normally do in like your own fish tank, but on a much larger scale.
We also feed Willa, our tasseled wabagong, from in the water, so we dive down and present her food to her. So it's also a great way to check up on animal health.
Happy World Oceans Day!
The Department of Fine Arts and Visual Communication are hosting the Art of Italy in the main lobby of the Visual Arts Building. Students and faculty who spent time over the summer in Italy are presenting the pieces they worked on while learning about the culture in Italy.
The Art of Italy exhibit is a collection of artwork, drawings, photographs, prints, sculptures by students and faculty that went on the Art of Italy study abroad trip this past June. We visited Rome, Venice, Florence, and the cities of Siena, Orvieto, and Padua. And this is just kind of a collection of like the shared experience kind of visually. I taught a drawing course over there. I teach a drawing course each year that we go. And other faculty teach photography and art history as well.
If you're interested in checking out the event yourself, the Art of Italy will be on display through October 6th. Students interested in taking the trip next year can contact the Office of Continuing Studies. For Mastodon Student News, I'm Will Beeman.
On Monday, November 13th, the Office of International Education hosted a Golden Burma Lunch and Culture presentation. As the students ate the amazing lunch catered by a local restaurant, they were able to learn all about the culture from an international student herself, Honey.
So we have a very big community of Burmese here, and they're refugees, and everyone, they're either refugees or the people that came from Burma, and sometimes there can misunderstanding can happen. So for example, if the locals here doesn't know about the cultures and everything, some misunderstandings can happen, and the relationship won't be good both on both sides with the locals and the Burmese community. This event was put up for the bridge to form a big bridge between the American students here and the Burmese students here, because we have so much difference, and sometimes one time we had an article where the neighbor, one of the American neighbors, was upset about the Burmese neighbor because of the colors that they use for the house and everything. So I want everyone to become one instead of having different, instead of not talking to each other. I want the international students, not just the Burmese, but the international students, the local students, to bond together and form a community here in Fort Wayne.
Honey discussed how the country differs from the U.S.
It's a big difference because the first thing would be the religion. So most of the Americans here are mostly Christians and everything, but in Burma we're kind of old old-fashioned, where just like I mentioned in the PowerPoint, we have really strict traditional clothes when we're going to pagodas, shrines, or temples.
Make sure to check out This Week at IPFW and the event calendar to see if there are any other upcoming culture presentations you may want to stop by and attend. Signing off for Mastodon Student News, I'm Maggie Conley.